Hey guys, I've always wanted to say this. Welcome to my channel. So my name is Khanyi Dlebe. And literally, I have a channel now. I'm part of the crew. I'm part of everything that is nice in life. So basically, my channel is going to be about self-care, self-wellness. So I'll focus on my hair because a lot of us, young black women don't know how to take care of our hair. And the only thing we do when we take care of our hair is literally go sit on a salon chair, and that's how we take care of our hair. Literally take care of ourselves. And also I'm going to share tips on how we can do that, like overcome certain things that we've been through, and I will also share how I overcame a lot of things that I've been through. So literally like a family or community of sunflowers who just want to look at the sun and just enjoy themselves and enjoy whatever they're going through, and also learn from each other. And that's the biggest thing on why I started this channel, and I can't wait to actually go through this journey with you guys and learn a lot through you guys, and hopefully you also learn something from me. So now guys, here at Caring with Khanyi, we're gonna do a short Q&A depending on how much I really talk. So I asked my Facebook friends to literally give me some questions like that I could answer, and for you guys to get to know me. And yeah, so we're gonna start with the first question now, and I'm gonna link his profile below. Yeah, you're just gonna hear the voice. So Kuma, what's the first question?
Okay, the first question is, what were you doing in university, and does the course you were doing align with the job you're doing right now?
First things first, when I finished high school, I didn't know what I was going to do. Like literally, I was doing at some point journalism for like 2 weeks at CPUT, and then I walked out and I was like, can't do this. Crossed over to UWC, and I was like, yeah, I applied here and I wanted to know if I was accepted. They was like, yeah, we've been looking for you, where have you been? So I literally registered for a BA double major in psychology and linguistics. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to be. I just loved behavior. I loved learning about why people do things. Are they driven by certain behavior? Also driven about the language they speak, like the mannerisms they have. Like you can see like Xhosa people are like there with the vibes, is because a lot of our language is about expression. So a lot of things interested me, and when I got the opportunity to work in the digital space, it was a no-brainer. Like I got to learn about a lot of things, how people behave, and literally stalk certain companies to see the behavior and literally the strategy they have around their businesses. So all of that. So I didn't literally go study anything that had to do with the digital space, but I feel like my degree prepared me for the changes that the world actually has. And that's why I think like a Bachelor of Arts is very like flexible into what you want to do, because I had some sociology in there, anthropology. So I studied like a lot because I was very interested in behavior, and that's why I'm so good with people, is because I literally can be empathetic. I can get context from what they might be going through, and a lot. So advice that I would give someone who literally doesn't know what they want to do something in the digital space, because it's growing. Everything or most things are going digital, so that's where you want to be and be a leader in that space.
Okay, next question. How do you remain calm and collected through all the challenges you go through on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, the challenges that I go through on a daily basis, there are a lot. I just literally look back to where I started, why I started, and where do I want to be. It's not about everyone else. It's not about my friends. It's not about anyone that isn't me.
Next question. If you could start all over again, what would you do differently?
If I could start all over again, what would I do differently? I'd listen in high school because I think like a good math grade is very important for some things. Also, I'd pay attention to a lot of things and a lot of things that are happening around me, because I think because of the trauma that I experienced in my childhood, that I went through a lot of things like closed out and literally just focusing and centering on one thing or another thing. So for me, if I knew what I knew now, I'd literally enjoy everything. I would enjoy my childhood. I would enjoy being around my friends. I would literally enjoy being pregnant. Like I would literally, I'm saying literally a lot, I know. I would enjoy. Like the way I'm enjoying my life now, and I make sure that I'm enjoying everything. I wish I did that before, and that's the only thing I changed, because everything that happened to me happened because it was meant to happen to me, not to anyone else, not to my friends. It was meant to happen to me, and that's why I'm the person that I am, because it's like molded me into this person, and I'm happy with who I am.
Okay. How did you and your boyfriend meet?
So what happened was so we were in high school together, and he was a grade above me, but we didn't cross paths. Like he was a nerd and I was like those loud township chicks that, yeah, I was just that girl. And we never really spoke in high school. So then his friend sent a picture of me to my friend, was like, my friend has a crush on your friend. And then my friend sent me the picture, and I was like, man, I know this guy. He's the one who shares memes all the time on Facebook. Like, And then I went to his inbox, okay? And I was like, hey, do you want to know what's funny? He was like, he literally ignored me. Like, and I was like, hey, Bo, did I say something rude? And then he's like, I need to call the caterers because I'm about to get married. What cake do you like? And I was like, okay. And then we started having conversations. And then he was like, cool. And I was like, yeah, we should meet up and stuff like that. Oh, the day we were supposed to meet up, Nick gone. Guy was gone. Didn't like say anything. I wasn't desperate, guys, né? But I think I liked him more than he liked me. So I needed to get him to like me. Then I would be like, you know. So we went out on a date, Mojo Market. Turns out he's a really nice guy. Gave him a nice church hug, nyana. Then left. Got a ticket for speeding. But it's not about that. But yeah, the rest was history. Yeah, I like him a lot.
What would be your ideal honeymoon location?
Not Bled, because my boyfriend was saying that I want to go to Plettenberg Bay. Not gonna happen. Either Greece or Italy. One of the two. But I don't know, man. I still can't swim, so I need to find something that you can do on land.
Okay.
Okay, next question.
How has being a mother shaped your life?
Whoa. I know, like, being a mom is, like, really hard, but it's so fulfilling. And the people without kids are going to be like, yeah, you guys always say that. Yeah, because it is. It's like God just gives you one of his angels and is like, take care of them. And it's such a beautiful experience that is, I can't even explain, because it's made me a better person in the terms of, I don't only think about myself, but I'm able to think about others, and I can't even explain it. It's just, I'm just a happier, nicer person. That's what I can actually say.
Okay.
Next question.
How are you handling the transition from being a full-time mother to staying in different provinces as your son?
Guys, it is hard. Like for me, Kahle lived with me since birth, and then when he was 2, he lived with his dad and then came back. So it was like that whole, we back, KT in the house, listening to Beyonce, driving back from work, like literally going to school plays, and him like not giving a husa about anything, and just having those date nights and everything together, and just watching him learn so much, and him sharing how much he has learned with me, which has just been an experience. And me being so far, it's like I lost a whole arm and I'm trying to live my life with just one arm. It's hard. Like, it's hard, especially because this year I found out that he was actually diagnosed with autism. So it's not like other 5-year-olds where you can just call them and ask, how's your day? And they'll be like, yes, today we did this. We literally went to the park, we drew. He's just gonna smile and like he's gonna say what he wants to say. Like, it's hard. And if you don't call at a certain time, you're gonna be like, bye, I waited for you at like 6. And kids with autism are like very serious and finicky with time, because yeah, so it's a struggle. But my mom has been such an anchor and a support system for me. Even when I wanted to move back to Cape Town, she was like, no, I'm here, I'm not a doll. And there's so much guilt that comes with it, but I'm like dealing with it. Like, I don't want to cry, but it's a lot, and I'm like surviving. And I've been seeing him every month, once a month, yeah. And yeah, so, next question, I'm just getting emotional.
Okay, how has prayer shaped your life as a woman?
Like, there's a Xhosa saying that my mom always says, and it goes, "Nigidolo ukutya kwayo." Like, when you're going through hardships and hard times and you feel like a lot of things aren't going your way, and you don't know, you feel stuck, or you feel like so stagnant that you move this way and nothing is actually happening, that's when you give it to God or to a higher power that you believe in. Because a lot of us like carry a lot of things and we think it's for us to carry. It's actually not for us to carry. And that's why faith is very important. When you are able to like give in and go through whatever you're going through, and then take all of that stress and give it to someone else to deal with, you are able to see the world in a totally different picture. Because now you're not feeling sorry for yourself. You are not hosting a pity party for yourself. You are saying, this is what's happening in my life, and you're acknowledging whatever's happening in your life, and you're like, okay, God, you are here for a reason. Please deal with this, and I will do A, B, and C in order for me to be sane and be able to move from it. So prayer has been a conversation with God that I have, and which is very personal to me, and I hold very dearly. It's not about when I'm in pain. It's about being grateful and actually like giving back to my soul and my spirituality by practicing my faith.
Okay.
Next question.
We're
going deep now.
Yeah, that's something very deep. When are you writing a book?
I've always wanted to write a book since I was like young. And the reason why I want to write a book, I don't want to write a book for adults, because through all the trauma and everything that I went through in my childhood, books were sort of an escape for me. It was like being able to sit in a room with everything that is happening and just escape to an amazing world and relate to someone from like even a different country, and them helping you to go through things, like even like reading a book and having someone say something that relates to your life, and like, oh, okay, so how did you deal with it? And like seeing someone go through it was so magical for me. So a book I would write for kids, like kids that have been through abuse, kids who are going through difficult times, to actually tell them and let them know that you are not alone. Someone has been through what you've been through and survived and made it out, or became a better person because of it, and it's not your fault. Like, a lot of kids don't understand when things happen to them. They're like, it's my fault that my dad divorced, or my mom doesn't care about me, or my uncle touched me, or all of those things. They think it's their fault when it's not. And by you coming and telling them, like, it's not your fault, they don't understand that unless it's coming from a very sincere place and from a place that they can trust and be able to connect with. So that's the type of books that I want to write, because they are like small humans who need to be amazing adults that have learned and grown from their trauma. So that's the type of book I want to write.
Okay.
Next book.
This next one is a 3-part question. So the first one is, what completes you, what inspires you, and what drives you?
Okay. I want to share a story. I was going through a lot. I think I'm always going through a lot. Nothing new. So I had a conversation with my grandpa, and I was sitting and I was like, I'm feeling a certain way. And then he was like, okay, cool. Recite your clan names. I was like, Mampehle, Tabash, Nkombomvu, and I was like, I don't know the rest. And then he recited them for me. And I was like, okay, what's this about? And he was like, when you are given a clan name as a child, those are names of people that have come before you and have probably faced difficult times that were more difficult than the ones that you have faced, and they have survived. Because they have survived, that means you can do it too. And the reason why you have those clan names is always to know that you are not alone, you are not walking alone. And even at your most loneliest, at your most like terrible and heartbreaking moments, the moment you say your name, your surname, and your clan name, you are reciting the names of the people that are here and are guiding you through everything. Like, I used to have dreams, and my grandpa would be like, the reason you have those dreams is because they are coming into your life to remind you that they are there and for you not to forget. And this is why we do rituals, and this is why we pray, and this is why we have all this conversation and we tell all these stories, because we don't want you to forget and for you to feel lonely and resort to things that aren't holy in order to protect yourself or to keep going. So for me, that was like the biggest thing, because my grandpa, he's like those 3 bars type of person. Doesn't say much, but he'll split bars. And when he did, I was like, okay. And that's why I discovered the self motto, which is like self mantra or something like that. I don't know, it's a guess. It means I am enough. And by saying this, you are reciting to yourself and actually saying, I am enough. Even when someone hurts you, you know that you are enough in spite of everything. So what keeps me going is the fact that I am not alone. I'm not the first person. Like, this has happened too, and I'll get through this, because a lot of people in my family, in my life, has sacrificed so much for me to be where I am, and for me to be able to stand here and be confident and be the woman that I am. And so many people are looking up to me and want me to keep going. So whatever happens is happening for a reason. It's supposed to happen to me, and then I will get through it. So literally, I'm enough. So whatever happens, I will get through it. So do you have a bit bonus question there, Toma?
I do. So,
whew, things went deep very quickly.
What inspired you to go natural with your hair?
Ooh. So Miguel always had hair. In the family, are blessed. I had relaxed hair, my girl was like there. But then my relaxed hair always got coarse. Like I grew up being Vegeta, like I was called Vegeta and Goku because my hair always stood up. And we would relax and I would burn my hair. And I was like, when I was an adult, I stopped combing my hair for like 2 months. And I was like, why am I doing this? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna joy against my mom and cut my hair. I joyed, baby girl went to go cut her long, relaxed hair, and then I went natural. I literally stopped combing my hair. My boyfriend still wants me to comb my hair, but that's not gonna happen. I'm against the comb. So this is why I literally went natural to just stop combing, and then it just turned into a journey with my life where I felt more beautiful, where I felt so in touch with myself, and I felt more beautiful in my skin, in my hair. And learning how to take care of my hair has actually taught me how to learn to love myself in a different way. And we all have our own beauty and self journey that we go through. That's why some people go bald, some people just decide to like stop relaxing their hair or like wear wigs or whatever. That's how they feel beautiful, and this is how I feel beautiful. And my journey, and also in this channel, is to help you also take care of the hair that you want. So if you want natural hair, I'm here to help you and to share the tips that I have to take care of my hair to feel beautiful. If you have a wig, you can still watch my channel to see how you can take care of the hair under your wig, to like learn about it. And also, yeah, that's about it. So guys, that's it from me caring with Khanyi. So please like, subscribe, and also ring the bell so you can get notification. And also comment on the stuff that you want to see on my channel. Also, if you relate to anything or you want to answer one of the questions, please feel free. I also want to know what you think about everything that has to do with hair, the self. And always remember, be gentle with yourself. You are enough. Bye.